Globalization. I'm your host, Acacia Forbes, and thank you for coming back. Alright, welcome back to Talk the Tings Dem, and our first interviewee will be Shelby Stair, a professor from a well-known university. Welcome her. Hey! Thank you for coming. Good afternoon. So our topic for today is cultural degradation due to globalization. What is your take on it?
I believe that our country's culture is degrading.
Yeah.
In a sense that our young generation do not know any folk songs. Like I went to this basic school and I asked them about who is Louis Bennett. They don't know. So they don't remember how John Kuno feels like. When last have you seen a John Kuno?
You know, so it's true. Long time I don't see John couldn't come out the place.
Exactly. And we even have, what's her name again? Aishana calling the bandana a tablecloth. Of course, our culture is degrading and we need to do something about it, right?
That's true. That's really true. Really, you don't see people coming about and talking about Anansi stories anymore. You don't hear anybody say, "Oh, come, grandma, let me tell you, let me hear an Anansi story," or something like that. We don't have that anymore.
Exactly. We need to do something about this.
Oh, thank you, Miss Stair, for coming. I enjoyed your perspective on our topic today, and I really enjoyed your points of view. Thank you for coming. Our next interviewee is Diamond Beckett, a historian who has been teaching and learning history from us, our item there, knee. So let's welcome her. Alright, hi Diamond.
Hi Kesia, long time no see.
Long time. Our topic for today is cultural degradation due to globalization, and I thought that you'd have a great view on it since you're a historian and everything.
Of course, recently I was talking to some little children about this, and what I got from them is you see it everywhere, where persons just everybody like foreign things more than own local things. You see it in the supermarket, buy foreign things more than, even though they're more expensive, like the produce and the clothes and the music and everything.
Yes.
You just don't love yourself. So I was really thinking about it, and all this is coming from like the 17th century, where the transatlantic slave trade started. Africans, they were made to strip from their own identity and take on the European identity.
Yes.
And the whole clothing and the religion, from the African religion to Christianity, and the music, they were made to ban like the drumming, talking about how it's witchcraft, and everything that was African, that was themselves, their own identity, was seen as evil and just darkness, and Europeans were made to be this white savior, apparently. And that's really bad, and it continues.
Yeah. You said free yourself from mental slavery.
Exactly. Because there's nothing physical that is bound in you. There is just this mentality that was forced upon you, and you just
Keeping it.
Yeah, scared of change, maybe.
Thank you, Diamond, for your points of view and your perspective.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Our final interviewee for the night is Dr. Netanya Cole. Please welcome her. Hi, Doctor.
Hi.
So our topic for the night is cultural degradation due to globalization, and I want to know your viewpoint on that.
I think our culture is slowly degrading because when you see like persons from high school, the kind of stuff that they attend and the parties and all of that, it has nothing to do with our culture. Whereas if you see Jamaica, the school is very scanty. You see like probably
People don't want to dress up in their banana and come out to
exactly,
school.
like you must see like the 7th graders and so forth. 6th formers, no. So I think that even though it is taught in school, it's not something they actually live by.
Yes.
Right? They just study it because okay, they have exam and study for that purpose, and then after that, everything gone out of their head.
Vanish.
And I mean, I think that really and truly, if it is our culture, why shouldn't we live by it? As it relates to older folks, you will find that they will more
have a grasp on our culture.
They don't want to have a grasp, right? Because in their times, that's what they believe in. So hopefully it will change in the near future. Who knows?
Thank you, Netanya, for coming. Pleasure having you here. The first organization we'll be starting off with is JCDC, the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. They're all about culture, as the name entitles. They're about the art aspect of culture, where it's about fashion, art, music, dance, and drama, right? And basically what they do is they get people from all different ages to showcase their talents and showcase their culture. Our next organization is our very own Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sports. It deals with culture, as it says, gender, sports, and entertainment. So they're the ones in charge of Grand Gala and all those different parades that you see happening that showcases our own culture. As well as they're the ones that talk about the sports, that like our own Usain Bolt or the other sports people like in cricket or Shelley and Fraser that go abroad and showcase our own culture through their own. Our next organization is none other than the University of the West Indies. At the University of the West Indies, they not only help to retain our culture, but they educate people on our culture as well. Especially since it's not only a Jamaican school, but it invites people from other countries in the Caribbean, and it educates them about our culture and helps the other people in our country to know about other cultures as well. It has courses such as Caribbean Civilization that educates people about our culture. Alright, so I went to the very own University of the West Indies and I got an audio with the coordinator of Caribbean Civilization answering a few of our questions.
Standard culture. So they deviate from the colonial culture to natural culture of people. People might have a problem with it.
Because why I was asking this is that I was thinking like our original festivals, like say Jankuno and our original music, people are moving away from that and using more Europeanized or foreign kind of things.
Yeah, because
like
culture evolves. Because culture is a people way of thinking, believing, and acting, right?
Yes.
So if we are more globalized now, then it stands to reason that persons are going to be looking elsewhere, especially if we don't make any attempts to see how we can encourage people to re-examine our culture. But the other problem now that locally we see our culture as like creolized.
Yes.
So it is not real. So if it is not real, we tend to look at other cultures
that we think is real.
Right, yeah, and so that's why there's that kind of affinity for many people now to look outside.
That's true. That's very true. And I think that's an issue because we still need to look at our culture and do our culture instead of adapting another one. All right, next question. How are you helping to retain our culture?
Well, one, I teach. And I do encourage. No, well, the way our camp is structured, that's one way.
Yes.
Part of it now is to help people to identify with the culture, accept it, okay, and realize that it is evolving and see how we can play a part in its evolution.
Hi, I'm Diamond Beckett, along the corridors of the University of the West Indies, and we're going to question some students. Excuse me. You have anything that you want, no limitations. Which of these brands under the following categories would you choose? The first category is men's clothing. Carlton Brown, Clark's, or Tommy Hilfiger. You don't have those? Alright.
So give us a brand.
And it follows this scenario. So you can have anything you want with no limitations. Under these categories, which brand would you choose? So the first category is women's clothing. And we have Flower Child, Armani, or Ralph Lauren. Hey, it's me, I'm back, Diamond Beckett, and we're over here by School of Business, questioning the people. Yo, you, So it follows this scenario. You can have anything you want, no limitations. So which brands would you choose under these categories? The first category is women's clothing. Cinderella Marley, Armani, or Ralph Lauren.
Armani.
Do you think you wear more Jamaican brands or more foreign brands?
Foreign.
Alright, thank you.
Non-Caribbean or Caribbean music more? Which do you prefer?
As a non-Caribbean, because that's what I was exposed to more. So I guess, well, I took a liking to it more because it's new and it's in style and all that.
Back at it again, searching for my next set of victims over by Medside.
Do you listen to Caribbean or non-Caribbean music? Which one you listen to?
Which one you listen to more?
I guess non-Caribbean one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, well, for me, it's just where I.
Which is it?
It's non-Caribbean because that's what you're exposed to more. If you're talking dancehall, there's a stigma associated with that. Personally, I'm not a soca person, so it takes some time to get into the others like roots culture and stuff like that. But the exposure is more around non-Caribbean, so it's natural that people know more non-Caribbean than
Online, of course, because if it's
My name is Javon Beresford and I am from Georgetown, Guyana. I am currently in St. Catharines and I do not really celebrate much as it pertains to like my past in Guyana, but I do celebrate Pagua when I go back. Pagua is an Indian holiday and we celebrate it in Guyana, and in Jamaica nowadays all I do is celebrate New Year's, Christmas, and I probably go out on Labor Day.
What is culture? Exactly.
Everyone, my name is Tristan Lewis. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and having coming over to this country, it's obvious that I've been exposed to another culture, something that I haven't grown up with or grown up doing. So basically what I do to preserve my culture here in this country is simply to listen music that I'm accustomed to back home. So soca is something of Trinidad and Tobago, as well as calypso, but I'm more lean to the soca side because I'm young, so more young people will gravitate towards soca. The food wise, now food down here tastes good, yes, but I prefer the food that I accustomed eating. So normally when I cook, which is almost every day, I cook food that I'm accustomed to from back home. So pilau, you understand, crab and dumpling, stuff like that. I also seen that I have technology. We need technology era. I use my smartphone and my laptop, etc. to just stay tuned and listen what is going on in Trinidad and just keep in touch. So basically, yeah, that is what I basically do to preserve my culture.